On Tuesday, June 13th, the Vieux-Fort District Court, always a busy court, was abuzz when well-known Facebook user Diana Charles appeared before the magistrate. Miss Charles, a St. Lucian residing in Toronto, Canada, has been causing quite a stir with her presence on the island in another matter unrelated to her appearance in court on Tuesday. She told GVD News she had gotten into a dispute with another traveler while waiting for her flight back to Canada at the Uranora International Airport last Sunday. She said she was the target of false accusations by a woman she did not know and she had felt disrespected. The two argued, the quarrel escalated, and Miss Charles was arrested after she had been cautioned once by the police.
Last week Sunday, I was leaving to Toronto and I was being harassed by some other travelers that were sitting beside me on the airport. So while I was sitting there, zipping up my suitcase, this lady said to me, oh, mi vole by donation from Toronto and c'est li point toute la donation c'est mon ivoué, and she started calling me names on the airport. So when I noticed that, I said to the lady, okay, if you're not really sure about what you are saying, you do not have to disrespect me, and if you have evidence of what you're saying, then you should come up with it. But in the whole of social media, a lot of people are accusing me of donation that Toronto has given to St. Lucia, which Toronto has never given anything to St. Lucia for that matter. So I call her on the airport, and then when the officer was coming towards us, I was a little loud, which very mannered and very disciplined. I was a little loud, which I'm a woman who's very loud because I open my own talk show. So I call her and I told her, well, I would not allow anyone to disrespect me, okay? So which I have already gotten a lot of harassment on social media in regards to my own donation that I have already given to St. Lucia on my own expense. So I feel that I do not deserve the disrespect from St. Lucia, and Canada has never given me anything for St. Lucia. So anyways, I call her and the police was just coming towards us. It was a little loud, and the police said to me, and we are too loud. I said, sure, officer, no problem. So he left. So I continued packing my suitcase. I missed my flight, and she continued on my case. She continued. So I told her, do not disrespect me, okay? And that's what I said, and that's what I would not tolerate from nobody disrespecting me, because I came here and it was my donations, it was my stuff, it was my money I paid to help people out here. So it was not appropriate for her to call me names. It was not appropriate for her to harass me on the big airport, and for no reason whatsoever. I do not even know the lady. She was a traveler just like me, and that's the reason I'm here. The officer came back to me and said, you guys are still yelling, and the officer took me back into a room. The officer took me back into a room upstairs the airport, and that's the reason I'm here.
Ms. Charles says further that reports circulating on social media that she misused donations given to her for the island and that she stole monies donated are false. She said the goods she had received for St. Jude Hospital was never picked up by the authorities after several weeks, and she was forced to come to St. Lucia, pay the duties, and clear the goods. A garage sale she held at a Savannah's Bay hotel for the past 2 weeks featured baby clothing, Pampers, kitchen utensils, shoes, and adult clothing.
I did what I did, the donation and the GoFundMe account. I've been accused of I stole money from GoFundMe account, and I have my donation selling here, which I have it right here, that I did not steal any money from anyone. It was just 3 of my friends that gave me $450 Canadian, and I spent in total 1,700 Canadian on my pocket and 1,700 EC to contribute for my people of St. Lucia. And I paid customs here when 3 weeks I've already said to St. Lucia to come and pick up the stuff for St. Jude's and so on, and they did not pick it up. So I am telling each and every one of you, I did not deserve the the disrespect, and I have evidence on my own here, and I'm going to tell the judge the disrespect that I got on the airport, and I missed my flight, I missed my job. This is very embarrassing to my husband when I was trying to do something great for my country. Et Canada pas jamais connaître personne. Canada will never send stuff for y'all, because let me tell y'all something. My people, I would never disrespect my people and stealing from my people. I am a citizen of St. Lucia. And I was thinking about St. Lucia when I was in Toronto, and because of the seniors and the children, I thought about you guys and I made contributions because I care about my country. And this is what's going on here. But I believe that St. Lucia should have at least pick up the stuff 3 weeks. It stayed 3 weeks in customs. It says on the barrels of 8 barrels, which you guys could come down to the resort where I live. You will see 8 barrels that says Diana Charles to St. Jude's Hospital. They did not pick it up from customs in Vieux-Fort. I paid my Marvin Charles money to go collect it for me, which I paid a truck to do it. And I came down to see if I could deliver it myself, which I did, just like I said on the GoFundMe account.
At the time of filing this report, Ms. Charles's case had not been called. It is not clear whether the other woman involved in the fracas had been arrested or charged. Eliza Victor, GVD News.